Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Magical, aka the Buff Collector. The information on this channel is standard for all collectors and not children. And today we are going to be taking a look at the SooSoo Toys 1/6 Green Menace. If you do enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. So jumping right on into this review, guys. Yes, this is a third-party figure. So yes, this is supposed to be the Green Goblin, however, it is called the Green Menace to get around all those copyright, trademark, all those things. So, yeah, but as you can tell, it is a classic Goblin, and I am super happy and excited to add him to my collection, guys. My quickly growing 1/6 collection. In fact, this guy actually forced me to buy another one. Of course, I could not have a Green Goblin without a Spider-Man, so I went ahead and picked up a Hot Toys Classic Suit Spider-Man. So his review will be up on the channel later next week. So yeah, guys, when I first saw this guy, I knew I had to pick him up. He is just so classic and menacing looking. Obviously, it's in the name that I had to add him to my new 1/6 collection. So I did go ahead and pick him up off of eBay for a great price. I believe $170 shipped. And taxes and everything, which was incredible. So super awesome. And yeah, I have heard complaints that the skin tone doesn't match the jumpsuit, but it is a third-party figure, guys. Maybe that was their way of circumventing the rules and getting around certain things, saying, well, ours is skin and jumpsuit different colors, so you can't sue us for that, blah blah blah. But regardless of whatever it was, I don't mind it, and I still love this figure. So yeah, guys, with that being said, why don't we go ahead and jump on into all the great stuff that this guy does come with, starting off with his base and flight stand. And if you saw episode 40 of Coffee and Toys, what, you don't know what Coffee and Toys is? Well, that is my weekly podcast, which I post every Sunday here on YouTube, where we go over all the latest and great toy news, reveals, pre-orders, my toy haul, and so much more. Well, if you saw episode 40, you saw this. So yeah, the flight stand isn't the most secure thing, but you have to work it, and it does hold him up. You just have to angle it so that way it's kind of at an angle and it's kind of holding his lats and his rib cage at the same time. But the base itself does also feel kind of hollow. It might have something to do with it being on a kind of a platform instead of just a flat base. But it does come with this cool Goblin insignia right there. This steel platform looking base, green and purple colors, obviously to match. I was actually going to say the Joker, but the Green Goblin. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at all the alternate hands that he does come with. He doesn't come with too many alternate hands, but he does come with a few. He does come with some C-grip hands right there to hold the pumpkin bombs. He does come with a pair of fisted hands as well, and also some open, relax, or some action hands, however you want to use them. And as you can see, he does also come with a few pumpkin bombs. How many? 3 exactly. So these are very well nicely done and detailed. I absolutely love them. I do wish, however, they would have come with some flame effects on top, but it is what it is. Obviously, he can't be perfect Green Goblin with it being a third-party figure. So now let's go ahead and pull him forward so we can go ahead and take a look at the glider that he's sitting on, because he does come with that as well. So let's go ahead and pose him up so he can stand right there. So the glider is super cool. It does come with these plugins that do plug in right there, so that way they act as bases. They are 2 separate pieces as well. They plug into one another. It's like smoke and fire up top. Super cool. It does also come with this flame effect for the tail right there, which does pop in and out. Here's the top view of the glider. Very well, nicely done and detailed. It has these nice razor edges on either side. They are not sharp, however. Here's a look at the bottom. Pretty plain. Like I said, it is a third-party figure, so they couldn't go too crazy, but it is very nicely done in my opinion. This top piece right here is actually removable, so you can remove it. It kind of looks like a gun, so if you have some pieces that you can plug in, some bang bang effects, you can go ahead and plug them in right there. I don't know if, let me see, this would plug in. No, it doesn't, because this is square and this is oval, so it won't plug in. However, Like I said, if you have some bang bang effects, they might. So yeah, super cool in terms of having a glider with this guy. But with that being said, guys, that is all the stuff that this guy does come with. He does come with this little stand right here in the back to hold up the glider because he doesn't balance the best on it, to be honest. But once you put that little back piece on it, it does the job very well. So pulling him forward to take a nice closer look at him, as you can see, you see where he gets that name, the Green Menace. He has a very menacing look. One eye is kind of twitched down and one eye is wide open looking at you with a very classic Goblin look to it. He does come with this bag right here, which is made of pleather. It does have a foam insert inside, which is very nice. He does have this pleather belt as well right there. The one thing that does concern me very much is this suit. It feels like it's not going to last too long, unfortunately, but I will enjoy it for as long as it does last. But as you can see, it is a different color than the face, and there has been some, debate as to why and, if this is, comic accurate and stuff. But honestly, when have we ever gotten a truly comic accurate figure from any company, whether it be a third party or a licensed party? So with that being said, guys, yeah, the suit isn't too much. I mean, it's just the undersuit all around plus a little purple oversuit overlay right here. The boots are nicely done. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and move on into articulation. Although I will say, I wish he came with one or two alternate heads, maybe a more neutral face, as well as a more growling, angry, screaming face. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on into articulation. He can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left. He will, let's see, let's move his arm down. You will not look down too much until his head pops off right there. So let's go ahead and pop that back on. Let's see. There we go. So because of his, long chin right there, he can't look down too much, but he can look up ever so slightly. Not too much, but just ever so slightly. So his arms will go to a T pose. They will raise that far. Let's see, that far. You got to be careful because this is somewhat of a rubberized suit, so got to be super careful. No butterfly joint, no rotation at the bicep. Double hinge, nope, single hinge elbows, rotation at those elbows, rotations at the wrist. As you can see, the peg does go up and down, whichever way you have it. He has slight rotation on his waist, but he is wearing an undersuit right here. I feel it, so it is kind of like hindering that. In terms of leg articulation, once again, the rubber suit does not go out too far, so unfortunately, Goblin cannot join the cheerleading squad, or fortunately for the cheerleading squad, Goblin cannot join. He will kick forward that far. He will kick back none at all. He does come with double hinged knees, but once again, this suit, if you just crease it too much, I'm afraid. So taking a look at his ankle articulation, it will go down that far. It will go up that far, and of course, a ball rocker hinge. So yeah, guys, definitely happy and excited to add this guy to my collection, especially since I went ahead and also bought a Hot Toys Classic Spider-Man, to display with this guy. So that display will definitely look incredible. I'm surprised I bought a 1/6 scale Spider-Man and Green Goblin before I bought a 1/6 scale Batman and Joker, because I do love Batman and Joker more than Spider-Man and Goblin, but it is what it is, and it's kind of weird, but Joker's green and purple, the colors, right? And that's why I kind of wanted to say Joker at the beginning of this review, because Goblin's colors are green and purple, so maybe green and purple are just, the equation to the perfect arch nemesis to a superhero. But with that being said, guys, let me know, what do you guys think of this figure? Do you have it in your collection? Are you looking to add it to your collection? And also let me know down in the comments below. Rate this figure 1 out of 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. And also, if you've made it this far into the video, type down in the comments below Menace. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics that I took of this guy. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a great fucking day.